Good morning, everybody. So you're gonna be, first of all, we're starting on the back. Okay, so lie back and put your feet flat, bend your legs, so knees bent, feet on the floor, feet on the mat, and just lie back. Take a few moments. Lie back, feel the back of your head, the feet, the back of your pelvis, your shoulders, arms, hands, comfortable, wherever you like them. If you want to prop yourself, awesome. Notice how the earth receives you, holds you, and feel that you're comfortable enough to take a couple of breaths. Imagine these are the first in mindful breath or breaths that you have taken this morning. Of course, it is afternoon, but imagine these are truly oxygenating breaths that are powerful, meaningful, and really feel that they're going into your body fully, like fully with all the awareness that you put into it. So take about 5 just mindful inhales and exhales. Try to just focus on that. Maybe set yourself an intention. It doesn't have to be a real big thing. It can be something simple. I want to breathe better. I want to send my practice or dedicate my practice to someone. If you think of someone, if there's something in your mind privately, you can add your attention through that intention, something real and simple. Keep really feeling the deepening of the breath, and as you exhale, how you soften and maybe lengthen the exhales. So close your eyes if you haven't, just soften the face. You're on your back. Notice also if there's something like checking with your body when you breathe in, if there's something that throws you out of this pattern of the breath that you're trying to pace. Just very slowly be mindful, really taking each one at a time with this inhale and the pause in between and the exhale. Part of the yoga is and a very important part of the yoga is how you enter and transition into the what we call meditative breath, just to come in and let the outside world be outside, and try to go a little more inward, so make the breath private and inward. So it's like an in motion, in breath, in journey that you're taking to really be with your own self. So nobody, even though we breathe, we all breathe the same. Just breathe on your own, sensing how each breath makes you feel and grounds you. And part of that, like I said, part of the yoga is being mindful, and intention, gratitude, and how we enter the yoga with our bodies to try to feel better after the yoga. And then very slowly, one at a time, just lengthen the legs, take your time. The legs are going to be extending long. Take a moment. And let your arms drop out, like float out a little bit to the sides of your body. And you're gonna like open the fingers and open the toes. And then make fists with your hands and make fists with your toes. So crunch the toes and crunch the fingers, and then spread the fingers open and spread the toes open. And then fists on the toes, fists on the hands, and then open the fingers, open and spread the toes apart. So waking up nice and gently, right? Open those fingers out as much as you can. Open and spread the toes, separate them, and then squeeze them together, crunch them, tighten, make fists, and then relax the hands and relax the feet. Breathe in, breathe out. And then bring your feet a little closer so they're kind of coming towards each other, legs together. And then lengthen the arms overhead. So lift your arms and bring them overhead. And if you can have your legs extended, legs long, yeah, extend your legs. And if your arms are uncomfortable, open them a little bit or just skip this part. You're going to lengthen just one arm and one leg. So imagine extend the right arm and the right leg, just one side. And then relax the side and then extend the left arm, reaching and extend the left leg away. And then do both arms reaching overhead and almost like flex your feet. So really energize your legs and then relax. And then do these just one arm, one leg at a time, as if you want to lengthen one side of your body, and then relax. And then switch the side, left arm, left leg, as if you want to extend the arm away from the hip, toes away from fingers. And then both arms and both legs extend and elongate. Reach to both sides of your room. And then relax the arms and the legs. And just one more time, each side. One arm and the leg, just that side gets long, 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 long. And then relax and switch the arm and the leg. Brighten up that leg, that arm. Breathe. Awesome. Relax the body. Bring the arms closer to your hips and breathe in and out. Relax and feel. Drop again to the earth. And then rebend the legs. Place your feet flat on the floor, on the mat. And then lift your arms, just your arms over your shoulders, reaching to the ceiling, and then have the hands kind of facing each other. So the hands face each other. And just reach one arm up, lifting up from one shoulder, beautiful. And then drop it and switch it. One arm shifts, drop it, and switch one more time, each arm, as if you're like extending out of your socket. And then relax and reach. Very nice. And then drop. See if you can do both. Keep your head soft and your eyes soft and your face soft. Reach. And then relax your shoulders. And then you're going to just open the arms out to each side. Out. Very nice. And then you're going to open the arms and hug yourself. Give yourself a hug. And then open the arms. Spread the arms out. And then embrace and cross the arms over your chest and open. Nice. And then one more. Crossing, hugging, stretch your shoulder blades, and then open. And then re-close. Now, wherever you are, keep the arms, one elbow over the elbow. Maybe the fingers are wrapping your shoulders, and you're going to lift your arms to the face and back to the chest. So your elbows are crossing. Lift your elbows up to your face and back down to the chest. And you can even do a little circle if you like to do that, maybe a little semicircle. Do both sides. You're going very slowly, go easy. If this hurts in any way, your shoulder is impinged or something, avoid this completely. Okay, when you finish, please Relax the arms, open them again. And then just do the same thing on the other side. Make sure you recross the other way, cross the arm that was on top, make it on the bottom. You can stay here. If you want to add a little bit, lift your elbows to your face and drop to your chest, up and down, or circles. Easy. Lifting up. If this doesn't feel good again, maybe this side is not so good, or maybe this one feels better. Notice these subtle things on your body. If this one, the second side is easier in your mind, or is truly a little difficult. Open the arms, relax, and then bring your hands back toward your hips. Relax your arms out to the side like a T. Awesome. And widen your feet maybe to the edges of your mat. And let the knees go left and right. Nice and easy, okay? So yeah, you can go nice and easy. Don't rush to each side. Keep your shoulders on the ground. Don't lift your shoulders. Face relaxed. Go side to side. No rushing here. Feel each side, your foot, your leg, your hips. Go side and side. Very nice. When you finish both sides, bring the feet a little bit closer, more towards hips distance. So bring your feet more close to each other. Then you're going to bring your arms out and overhead again. Again, if this hurts, put a blanket behind. Try to reach your arms overhead as much as you can. And do the same thing. So you're going to bring your knees to the side as you keep your arms reaching overhead. So it's a little more engaging. You're going to feel it more in your ribs. Go side to side, reaching your arms overhead. Try to soften your jaw, your face, your eyes. Nice and easy, side to side. Okay, finish both sides. And gently bring your knees back to center and drop your arms back towards your body. Take a moment and take another breath of those that we were doing very mindfully, very slowly, transitioning from movement to stillness and breathing and pausing, sensing, feeling how you feel. Just nice and easy. You're going to kind of do those pelvis rocks. So you're going to be like the only one who sees that. They're very tiny. Maybe you're the only one who's moving. So you flatten your back, make your back flat, and then create that little natural curve, and then flatten your back. So they're pelvic rocks or pelvic tilts, like a little cat-cow in your pelvis, nice and slowly. You can also imagine that when you flatten your back, squeeze your belly, so engage your belly. And then relax the belly as you kind of bring the pubic bone back. So that you had a tail, the tailbone goes in between your legs and you rock and you squeeze your belly. And then the other side, your back is like you're lifting your ribs and create that curve in your spine. Tiny, tiny. And then relax the pelvis. So you have a little natural, nice curve in your lower back. Take a moment, take a breath. And then nice and easy, you're just going to lift one leg at a time. Lift the right leg and drop it. So keep it a little bent and drop it. Lift the leg and drop it. Nice and easy, slowly. See how much it lifts. Keep the knee bent. So it's just lifting the leg off the ground. Let me just go on my mat. So you lift it and you drop it. easy. Okay, so you notice this hip opener. Don't lift the leg too much. Just nice, keep the knees bent, almost like you bring your knee to the chest. Lift it up. Nice and easy. Bring both legs up, both hands on the knees. Take a moment here, and then extend the arms and the legs go away and bring the knees to chest. So again, it's like now you're creating that pelvic tilt as you bring your knees forward and away. With your hands, bending your elbows, bring your knees to chest, extend the legs and let the legs pull, almost like you want to almost lift your shoulders off, but don't let the legs pull you up. Just bring your knees in and then do a little circle, circling your knees out. Really, all these are nice, easy movements, relaxing on your back. Keep breathing as you move because the movements are supposed to be with the body and the breath. So you want to circle the breath, circle your legs, breathe in and out as you move. It doesn't matter which you inhale, which you exhale. Just keep breathing, whatever feels good in your body. Just circling our knees. You can have the knees together, open them together and open. Very good. Now keep them together and just relax your hands for a moment to the sides. Okay, so relax and just with your knees together and maybe the feet together, just going side to side. Keep your shoulders down. So there's a little bit of core weight, not that core. Go side to side. Try to relax your face. You feel that your shoulders are glued. Keep your palms down, if that helps you, the palms facing down. Very good. Please come to center. You're going to drop one foot down. So let's say we drop the right foot down. Right foot stays. And then the left hand, just with your left hand, left knee, open it out to the side. Start circling this leg out and in. Little circles. You can also just do the leg, let the leg do this on its own. Open it out, bring it in, bring it closer to your armpit, out to the side, little circles, and then eventually I want you to just bring the heel or the ankle on the right thigh. Okay, so all of these to get into this figure four. And then take a breath here, pause here, you bring the legs on the hands on the thighs, press the thighs forward, breathe here. And then you can rock, if you like to rock, you can rock a little bit, tiny little side to side. Right, we're going to, if you want to add a little bit, if you want only, you lift your foot that was on the ground, lift it, bring both legs, this figure four, bring it to chest, as much as you want, loose your strap. We're just warming up, so just feel that. Just take a moment, you can rock here again. And then drop the foot. We're gonna maybe come back to this. If I remember, we'll come back to this. Drop the right foot just the way you started. And then this leg that is crossed, so it's my left leg, the one that is on top and closer, open it again, relax it and drop it. So it's like a half a butterfly. Let it just open, let the knee open, drop the leg. And see if you can extend the leg that is on the ground, the right leg is with the foot down. See if you can lengthen that right leg long. So you have like this fallen tree, supine tree. Step the foot, the knee that is out, step it in. Hug that knee in, and we'll create a little one-legged twist with this leg. You can hook the toes behind the leg or step the foot on the extended leg and just roll onto the right hip a little bit. You don't have to go all the way, just go a little bit. You can bring the right hand on the left thigh. You can open the arm out, just go a little bit. Don't go all the way, just a little bit. Breathe fully, full breath in and out. Looks great. Should feel nice on your hip, on your back. And please allow yourself to come back. Set the foot down. Bring both feet on the ground. Knees are bent. And lift the legs. Bring them to your chest and rock side to side. Any variation, any addition you'd like to do here? If you want to lift your nose, if you want to open and close, whatever you like to do here, if you want to ever add anything on your own and your body craves it, do that. Now, you're going to set the left foot on the ground, right? And then with the right hand on the right knee, just open it. Little circle. You can do a little tiny circle. You could open it up like a door. You can bring it closer. Your own range of motion. You can use your hand. You can use no hand. See how this leg opens. Bring it to center. Nice and easy. Just sensing, lubricating. Nice and slowly. Open, close, or circle. Eventually, you're going to open it enough to bring the right ankle on the left thigh. Please stop here, a couple of breaths. You can bring the hands, the heels of the hands to the beginning of your hip, just where the leg meets the hip. Just press them, breathe. Soften, wherever you can soften. Breathe a lot here in the stretch. This is pigeon on your back. Great stretch for the hips. You don't have to do anything. You can even close your eyes. You've done this many, many times. See how it feels today, here, now. Okay, you can rock a little bit. You can also not rock. And then bring the leg up. Again, here, there's no specific amount to bring your legs both closer. As one knee is trying to come away and one knee comes to chest, you can rock again a little bit. Easy. If you don't like rocking, don't rock. All right, come to neutral. Reset the foot that was off the ground. If you lifted it, bring it back. Awesome. And then undo the leg that is closer. Set it down on the floor and just let the knee open. So the right leg opens like a butterfly, like a half a butterfly. Okay, if that feels okay, if you can continue, lengthen the left leg. Oops. Oh my goodness, hold it down. What happens? Big move. All right, so you have this fallen tree shape. The right leg opens. You can also put a blanket. I just happen to have this, so option. Put a blanket, put something, a pillow, and you have this tree supine on the floor. Just let the knee open, breathe here. You can have any position with your hands, rub your face. And then bring the leg up. So the leg that was out, bring it in, step it, hug it, step the foot on the leg or toes behind the knee or the whatever, if it feels good. You can also hold it with your hand and sort of guide it towards the left, so right leg across a little bit, not all the way. You can open the right arm up, keep the right shoulder down as you try to bring the knee to the left. So you're doing one-legged twist. Breathe. Bring the hips back. Please bring your feet down. And then do a full Baddha Konasana. Feet together, knees wide, and then put something, if you like, 2 blankets, 2 pillows, or nothing. Just bring the hands on your hips, on your lower belly, and just feel the shape. The legs don't have to be specifically close to your groin. They can be nice and away, or medium side. You feel the opening of the thighs and the belly breath. And continue breathing gently in and out. So that was just a little nice and warm from the back, like a little back therapy. Hope that felt really, really nice to warm up. All right, and let's do just 3 bridges, and then we'll roll and do with a little hands and knees. So you can bring the feet down, bring the heels a little closer to the glutes or to the hips. You can touch it, just little wider, it's okay. Just don't buckle the knees in. Just have the knees pointing up. Your hands can be to the heels or shoulders down. Really encourage your shoulders to stay. Press your feet. Keep your head neutral and try to press your feet as you lift your hips to your first bridge. Nice and easy. Feeling the hips lifting, and try to breathe here as you feel your chest coming to your chin, chin to chest. You can have your hands pressing, you can have your arms, the back of your arms pressing, and have the hands kind of facing each other. And then press the shoulders, press your arms, little variation, and then untuck shoulders, nice and slowly. Drop the hips, drop the pelvis down, relax. Breathe in and out, soften the face. And we'll just do one more. So you can keep it close, you can lift a little higher. Just make sure it feels good. Reach your hips up, press your feet, keep the head pressing back. Notice your chest coming to your chin. Notice the legs going forward. Try to encourage the knees to go, engage your glutes, the back of your legs. You can almost touch it. You can do the arms, the back of your hands, the hands facing each other. Lift a little higher, breathe. And then slowly untuck shoulders. Slowly come down. No rush. Very gracefully and slowly, gently set the hips on the ground. Last hug here. Right leg or left leg, and both legs, and rock your back. Nice and easy. Again, if you want to add any variations here, little happy baby, whatever you like. Otherwise, just be here. This is a nice upside down, like a child's pose, so it's easier here that you're not sitting on your shins. So if your whole back is flat, take a moment to breathe here. You're using your knees to compress your belly. You can open the legs a little wider if you like. Awesome. So we're going to roll onto our hands and knees. Please take your time to get there. Okay. So if you have sensitivity on the knees, double pad the knees, triple pad, blanket under the knees. So I'm going to kind of go forward and back. So hands and knees, and then I'm going to just go into the cow shape. So lift my chin forward. I'm going to round, and I'm going to sit back. Keep the arms reaching forward, elbows down. Head down on the floor. And then come on up, all first. Little tailbone lifts, head lifts, the cow shape here. So you're lowering, flexing your spine, and then round your spine or come to neutral, and then bring your elbows down and send the hips back to the heels, bring your head down. And then once you get the hang of it, so you do like a cow shape, and you bring your elbows down and sit back to child's pose. And do a couple of these, and sit back, send the hips back, elbows down, head down. Just warming up a little cat-cow, send the hips back. Nice and easy, no rushing. And the next time you're here on the elbows and the head down, you're going to reach forward, reach forward, reach forward, and go to one side. Both arms to the side. You can keep the elbows bent or lengthen. And then center, reach center, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen your fingertips, reach, reach, reach. And then walk the hands or the arms to the other side. You can bring your elbows down, lengthen the arms, reach to the side. So side bend, child's pose. And then walk to center. This time, I'm going to have you slide onto the floor, onto a sphinx. Okay, so slide forward, pelvic down, pubic bone down, lengthen the legs, lengthen the thighs, open them wide, 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 wider than the mat. Cross your arms, rest your forehead. Breathe onto your belly. Arms forward, raise your forehead. And if you have any pain here in your back or your legs or your lower back, keep your toes tucked. If it feels okay, turn the heels in and toes out. See if you can kind of turn the toes like out, like a penguin. So out like a duck. If that feels no good on your back, then tuck your toes under or have the position with your legs. The legs are nice and wide. Okay, so if your feet were wide, then everybody just tuck the toes under, really tuck them under, really tuck them and lift your kneecaps, lift your legs and your knees off the floor. So just the pubic bone is on the floor, your toes are really tucked, and maybe you come up on your elbows. It's a variation on the back bend, on cobra. Press the pubic bone, lift your kneecaps, lock your knees, press your thighs back, press your elbows. And then relax your legs, open them wide again, rest your forehead, breathe in and out. I'm going to do 3 cobras, 3 bhujangasanas. Do the best that you can in your cobra. You don't have to go all the way up. You don't have to jam your nose up. Just keep your gaze down to the front of your back. So a little down or even forward, but just bend your elbows, keep your legs reaching back, keep your toes now not tucked, so pressing, tops of your feet pressing, lengthening the legs, lengthen, lengthen. Elbows tucked to the back towards your ribs, hands underneath your shoulders, and press up. And then lower. and then lift up, inhale, and then lower. Okay, so keep squeezing your elbows to your back, hands press. Try to almost, the next one, just lift up and press your pubic bone. Keep your toes on the ground and lift your hands just a little bit. So work on that lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades, elbows tuck back, breathe here, and then bring your head to one side, bring your arms down, and rest your head, open the legs, and rest here. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice and easy, bring the legs back so they're kind of closer to each other. We'll do one more. Okay, so bring your hands underneath. You can press gently, come back a little bit, maybe a little higher. Lengthen, and then slowly come down. Relax your arms, draw to the hips, and turn the head to the second side. Relax your chest and catch your breath. Bring your head to center, okay? And just lift your shins, lift your feet, and go either side to side. Rock your pelvis, rock your shins, go side to side. Option, roll your ankles, flex and point. If you want a little bit here, option to maybe reach for your ankles, reach for your pins, reach your fingers, try to do a little bit of upper bow, Dhanurasana. You don't have to, you could just reach for your heels and then relax the hand, bring your arms forward, stack your elbows or stack your arms, forearms, hands, rest your forehead, and relax the legs out. Take a moment to rest your belly, to breathe. Awesome, guys. So we're on the belly. You're just going to try to bring your hands, come onto your knees. Come onto the hands and knees. Maybe come back and maybe try a little squat or a little bit of sitting on the back of your mat. If you cannot do the squat, just go back. If you can stay here on your toes, you can use your hands. Eventually, what I want to do, if you're in the squat, we're going to kind of fold. Okay, so from here, you lift your pelvis, you lift your legs, or from the squat, hands on blocks if you like. You're going to come up into the first fold. Okay, so you're going to use your block for your hands. Gently lift from the floor, hands on the blocks, hands on the floor, just fold. So you're doing your first forward bend. Very nice. Forward fold. Relax your head. Let the head be heavy. Go a little side to side with your head. Remember the legs, especially here, can be bent a lot. So just rest the head, rest the arms on blocks, and don't worry about having the legs straight. You can have the knees bent all the time. Eventually, you want to straighten the legs, but don't rush. You're at the back of your mat if I don't remember wrong. All right, and then slowly we're going to come out. All right, so you can use the hands on the hips. If you have your blocks, bring the hands on the legs. You can bend your legs. Please be careful to come up to standing. We're standing. All right. Look at the toes, right? Oh my God, I'm headless. I'll fix it in a minute. So stand at the top, go to the top of your mat, and just look at the toes, make them parallel. All right, and then from here, don't turn, just have your legs facing like the front, and just go down and up. So we're not tilting the pelvis, just going down. And keep your hands on your hips and go up. Whatever, how much you want to lower, you lower. It can be here, 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 whatever. All right, we're gonna add the chair pose. Okay, so Utkatasana, you know it, it's not fun, it's hard. Okay, so we're gonna do it first with legs a little wide, soften, and then when you go down, now send the hips back and bring your arms forward. Okay, so this is your chair pose. Breathe, use your belly, send the hips back, press it on the heels, arms forward or high. This is easy, this is easy. You can also undo the hands completely or do hands at heart. This is Utkatasana, okay? And then straighten the legs and relax. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Get your heart rate up. Awesome. All right, one more, try it for balance. This is harder because you're gonna bring your feet together and your knees together. Harder. Try it. If it's not good, just go back to about hips distance. All right, so just to show you a little bit, bend, hips back, knees together, feet together, arms up. That's your chair pose. Okay, breathe in and breathe out. Knees together, lift your belly. Look up if it's okay between your hands or not. Modify your hands if you want. Press the knees together, feet together. Straighten the legs and relax. Let the legs go. Yes, awesome. All right, so we're warmed up in the legs. Hold on to something. All right, before we do that, just swing your arms forward and back. Awesome. And then a little side to side. Open out, cross it across, side to side. Then relax, shoulders up and back a couple times. Up and back. And throw back. And just one for Kathleen. This one is for her. She likes that. This one. Little side to side. Lift your opposite heel. Or you just keep your heels down. Just go sideways. Go slowly or fast. Just breathe. Okay, so bring your feet so they're comfortable. Hold on to something. If you have a wall, you don't need a wall, a chair, something, you're gonna lift one foot and roll your ankle, roll your leg, and just do that. Keep the hands on the hips, roll the ankle. You're working on balance here. Knee, little circle. Awesome. Bring it up a little bit and step it down. And then other side. So put your weight on that leg, lift it, lift the ankle, start rolling the knee out, hold on to something, roll that ankle, roll the knee, lift it a little bit, in and out. Very nice. A lot of work here. And then step the foot down. Right? Shake the legs, shake the legs. Okay, just going back so I have enough room. We're going to reach up. So those nice and beautiful circles up. And bring the arms out, down, and to the heart. Okay, lift up. Just two more. Lift, arms out and down, hands to heart. Lift up, maybe reach up, and arms down and to the heart. Third, you can do a little bit of this kind of thing, or have the hands together, up. You can have the feet together or slightly apart, whatever feels good, and then go sideways. Arms reach to the side, hips to one side, arms to the side, opposite to the hips, come to center, and then other side. One more up and sideways. Lengthen in the center, get tall, and other side. Come back to center. Now, bring your arms out, bend your legs, and swan dive. So go forward, bend, bring the hands to the blocks or to the floor, and then bend your legs, press your feet, inhale up, arms out, hands to heart. Right, two more, nice and easy, go slow. Arms up, arms out, and slowly, kind of like as if you're diving, or you can bend your legs, or you can fold on the floor, fold onto the blocks, press your feet, hold on to the belly, and then come on up, pressing the feet, lift your belly, arms up, and hands to heart. Last one, up, arms out, dive down, bend or fold, all the way down to block or floor. Press your feet, use your belly, core engage, press your feet, inhale, bending the legs, lift up. And one more time, side to side. So lift and lengthen, arms nice and strong, and then side. Awesome. And then side. Beautiful. Come back, open, interlace behind. Okay, so bend your elbows, interlace. If you have a strap, awesome. Okay, beautiful. Get a strap. If this is hard, get a towel, get a belt. Okay, you can lengthen and squeeze your shoulders with your strap or no strap. I'm going to have you fold and have your arms, the shoulder stretch. If it's too much, don't do it. But if you can also stay here, option to bend, to go forward, to lift your arms and have the head low and the arms high. Right? If this is too much, and also just have your hands on your hips. You can have your hands on your shins. You can have this stretch, feels really good in your shoulders. Relax your head. And then release the strap or the hands. Bring the hands to blocks. Take a moment. You're folding. We're going to come down. Actually, step back. Sorry about that. Step back and do the first dog. We haven't done it. So step back and do the downward facing dog. Okay, so your first dog, make it nice and delicious. Make it so your hands are pressing, your knees are bent, they don't have to be straight. Very good. So you can have your legs about hip distance, you can have your hands wide, and just use your hands to press, arms long, legs don't have to be straight, heels don't have to press or touch back. This is your downward facing dog. Super great stretch. If you like to move here, if you want to pedal, you want a bicycle, you can tread, you can move your hips. You're upside down. It's great. Okay, so bend your legs and pedal, whatever you like to do here, do that. Okay, I'm going to just push you uh, one more little flow, and then we'll we'll rest. Sitting after that. So you're in your dog. All right, and then you're going to step 1 foot forward. Okay, so you can bring your knees down and step your foot forward, or from the down dog, step forward. Okay, 1 step forward, 1 leg back, lift the back leg, wiggle that leg, and lift your arms and make circles. Lift your arm, make a circle, and lift your arm, make a circle, and twist. Very nice, beautiful. Hand down. You can always choose to bring your knee down or up. Please bring your hand down. Bring both hands framing the front foot or net, and then bring the knee down. Bring the knee down. Now, keep the hands forward on blocks and stretch back. Okay, that's what we're doing. Like a runner stretch. You have your blocks and stretch back. You can have your hands on the front, on the floor. Okay, that's all we're doing. Reach, hips back, toes up, and then step the foot. We're gonna go back to downward facing dog. Please take your time. So you can step the foot forward or step the foot back. So whatever is easier. So you can step back to down dog, or if you were here, you can also step forward and change. Okay, so if you're in down dog, you're back to dog, and you step the left foot forward, or you bring your knees down. We're switching. Okay, from here, or if you were here, just step the leg back, change legs, and then lift the arm up and make some circles. Circle and circle. You can always bring the knee down or keep it up. Twist, breathe, lift, lengthen the back leg. Breathe here. Slowly frame the front foot. Bring the knee down. Awesome. Okay, so I know that's a little hard. That's our last little push. Hands on blocks. And shift the hips back. You can stay up. You can bring the blocks closer. Keep the blocks forward. You can bring the fingertips. Just stretch back. Beautiful. All right. And from here, just in it, whatever feels better for you. If you're here, maybe step back, maybe step forward, maybe come to hands and knees, and open the knees a little wider, toes together, just rest. Take a moment to rest. Forehead on the block, forehead on the blanket, make 2 fists, just take a moment to rest. We're very easy cooling. I know it's hard to teach you and watch you and do it at the same time, but just take a moment to rest and try to settle the mind. And try to not think too much of what happened. We did a lot, okay? We folded, we did some balancing, Katasana. So we're gonna go on our backs here. So take your time. Okay, so very easy, just go on your back. Okay, go on your back. Come a little closer to the screen. Have your straps with you. go. Nice. So it's nice to be on your back. See how you feel now? You can just also bring the hands on the belly. Take a moment to feel how you feel. How's your breath? How's your heart rate? How's your mind? I'm gonna end up with those hamstring stretches that are great for our hips. So the strap is just a great prop here. And then we'll do a restorative bridge. So just take a moment, have time to do all that. I'm going to start with my left leg. Knees are bent. Bring the knee in. Strap on the toe mount, on the arch, and reach the leg up. And slowly bring the hands down the strap. I hope it's long enough to have the arms down to your sides. I have to kind of fix the screen so you can see my foot. So go a little far. Okay, so you're keeping the hips down, keep the hips even. And as you are holding the strap, you're pushing the strap with your foot. So the arms are straight down and you're trying to straighten the leg. Okay, if it's here, that's great. But you're holding the strap, elbows next to the body, face down, breathe here. Now, you're going to loosen up a little bit and let the leg drop to the floor and bring it up. Drop, maybe all the way or not all the way, and lift it up. Try to bring it a little closer. Bring it up. So two more. You did about maybe 5. Every time you bring it here, that's fine. If it's here, that's fine. If it's here, that's fine. If it's bent, also, that's fine. But the leg is straight. It's not turning. The knee is straight. The hip is straight. Lengthen and lower and lift. Last one. A little tightness on the strap. Lift it up. Now see if you can bring it a little closer, thigh back, and press up with your heel. Toes in, push with your heel. Thigh back, right? And then see if you can lengthen the right leg. So the leg that is bent, slowly drop it. Press that leg down. Press the thigh down and the heel down. Actively press as you lift up with one. Even if it's far here, even if it's bent, keep the lower leg on the ground. Both hips are even. You try to bring the leg a little closer, gently with the strap. Soften the legs, soften the knees, and squeeze both legs up. Press both legs up to the sky. Legs together like one. Arms to the sides. Head down, shoulders down, hips down. Squeeze the legs together. Push with your heels. Toes are flexed. Soften the legs and just take one leg out, the one that wasn't working, just set the left foot down. And then organize this one, legs. So leg is straight. Don't lift your hip up. Okay, keep the hips down, thighs down, hips down. Arms dropping to the sides. Give it a little slap so you can just let the leg go forward and up. Keep the face soft. Nothing is moving. Legs is moving and elbows. I mean like arms. The arms and the leg. Easy, and then you can, wrap or accommodate your strap to your comfort. Okay, we're gonna just hold it up, stay here. Wrap the strap if you need to. If it's here, that's great. If it's bent, it's great. If it's here, that's great. Breathe, soften the face. And then see if you can lengthen the leg. The leg that was bent, drop it a little bit, drop it a lot. Try to press the thigh down. Both legs straight. Press. Maybe bring the leg a little closer. Maybe not. Maybe bend it. Reach with your heel. Breathe. Okay, and then rebend the leg, the one that is up, rebend the lower, and then squeeze the legs all together, both together. Let's straddle here, so give it a lot of slack. If you have a long strap, open the legs and straddle. If you don't have a long strap, just open the legs and straddle. Open the thighs out. If you have the strap, and it's great. Also, push the strap. Push, push, push. Keep the hips down. Breathe here. Try to keep the pelvis down. Push the strap with your heels or with your arches. Flex your toes. Slowly bend your legs. Come to happy baby, either with a strap or no strap. I'm just going to let it go. So this one is happy baby. So the knees are wide. You can bring your heels a little higher over your knees. You can grab behind the legs. You can grab the arms inside the legs. Grab the big toes. Press the knees to the armpits. Keep that lower back, pelvis on the ground. Bring the knees, let it go, bring the knees together, and soften here. All right, let's bring the feet down. Grab your block. And lift your hips enough to place a block. And rest here at the pelvis. You can have your arms out, arms on the pelvis, arms on the belly, arms out like a T. This is really up to you. Whatever you feel like, rest your pelvis, rest your lower back. Breathe a lot. That breath, that centering, that breath that travels easy from the nose to the hips, to the knees, to the toes. Let the breath kind of radiate all over your body. Send it up and down through your skin and joints, fascia, through the muscles, the bones. Let the breath, the body breathe fully. And let's just bring one knee up and maybe lengthen the other. So nice working up that hip again. It doesn't work for everybody, so this could be enough. If you can lengthen, you lengthen. If not, you stay here. Bring the foot down and switch. Lift the knee or lift the foot off the ground. You can stay here. Maybe try lengthen the leg a little bit or a lot. You try it. If it doesn't work, just bring it back. Gently go slow. And then see if you can make sure that the block is secure to lift both knees up and lengthen the legs up to Viparita Karani. This is such a great way to end the class with the inversion. And here you can play with yourself, do whatever you like. You can roll your ankles, you can point and flex, you can bend and soften the legs, you can straighten, you can do anything. So just be here. Arms can be out, arms can be closer. And just be here, be with your breath, be with yourself, connect to your body. Almost at the end of the practice, it's a way to reset your breath. So it's a nice pace. The legs are up. Eventually, bring them gently in, step gently and slowly, gracefully on the floor, and just lift the hips enough to remove the block. And then you decide how will you do this shavasana. You can support your legs and knees and do Parakonasana, or you can just lengthen the legs. A nice, good old-fashioned traditional Shavasana, taking a lot of space. Arms out, legs out. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Take a couple of moments here to support yourself with blankies, props, pillows. It feels nice to put something under your knees, under your thighs. If you want to have a nice back, relaxed. So you kind of roll a blanket under your knees or under your thighs. And if you've been doing yoga a lot, your body automatically starts just kind of sensing its way to this amazing last pose, Shavasana, the final resting pose, the horse pose. So start finding your breath, just a couple of 2 or 3 inhales and exhales. And come to stillness. Come to nothingness, to do nothing, come to rest. Feel the weight of your bones and your legs. Feel every part of your body supported by the ground. So you find that your breath is coming in and out of your body, of your nostrils. Sense the breath with more room, more space, more freedom to move, allowing the breath to relax you and calm your mind and your physical body resting. So your mind should be slowing down a little bit. And this is the pose where the body or the benefits of the yoga starts working, and you feel your mind is as a different mindset. Maybe you can see your thoughts a little slower. You give yourself permission to absolutely be and do nothing. So I don't know where I read this or I heard it, that that we have become human doings instead of human beings. we need to take a little time to rest and recover, reset, so we can come out of after our yoga and make better decisions, and thoughts are more organized, and things seem just a little easier to handle. Not everything is easy, but that's the practice, to try to think of the things not lasting too much and not wearing us out. So we kind of clear the air, clear the mind, so we can be better and be better thinkers, think better, think easier, decide better. And then tonight, I think, or yesterday was full moon, and it's also a time to be grateful, to make new plans, make beautiful decisions, and just let the radiance or the shining of the moon clear your mind and help you with your future plans. It's a big full moon, the harvest moon or the equinox, where the fall is beginning and the days get shorter. I'm sure you're feeling a little colder up, you guys in the north. Then we're going to start waking up the body very gently, waking up the physical body. Take a little deeper inhales, little more energizing inhales as you start waking up the fingers, wiggling fingers or toes. Yawning if you like, stretching your arms overhead if you like. Bring yourself back to the present, to your room, to your body, to your doing. From being to doing, a little better awareness with ourselves. You can give yourself a hug if you like, and stretch in any way. Stretch your arms, head turns. If you want to do anything with your feet and your arms, your head, and lazily turn everything or rotate everything, and then eventually come to one side. Take a breath or two. If you want to stay in your mats, in your house, you're totally free to do so. You don't have to even move a muscle. But if you need to start moving, then come out of your Shavasana, come to meet me seated, and you can meet me sitting on a blanket or a couple of blankets, or even it's nice also to put a block, and then you can sit on a block and cross your legs and just be here for a couple of moments. You can cross your knees if it feels good. You can let the hands rest on your legs. Be tall, shoulders above your hips. We really haven't been here today, but just take a moment. Feel your spine, crown of your head to the sky. Shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. Hands to heart in the prayer position, beautiful. And bow gently to your heart, to yourself. Thank you for coming in today. Om Shanti. May all beings be happy and free from suffering, and be well, free of attachment and aversions. Om Shanti. And namaste. Thank you guys. Let's see if I can